Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. As you saw from the title of this video, I went to Booksamillion.
I love that. This is so cool. 2-pager.
This is a BAM Booksamillion exclusive.
I love Violet's hair. I think it's so pretty. It just became a special edition now.
My initials are also BAM, B-A-M. I went to Nashville last week. Was it last week? Oh my gosh, maybe 2 weeks ago. I really don't remember. I went to Nashville because my brother is moving. He's moving there. While I was there, I looked up bookstores near me and Booksamillion popped up. You don't know how happy I was to see that. As you can see, I did get some things from there. You guys, that place is humongous, so big. There's so many cool things in there, like bookish merch. I saw Powerless merch. I saw Fourth Wing merch, which I'll show you something from that. I got something Fourth Wing merch. They have a lot of special editions. Of course, bookish accessories, all that. I love bookish accessories. I love bookish merch. I love books. So like going to that bookstore was truly heavenly for me. I actually did talk to Samantha Faye here on YouTube. I'll put her channel right here. I messaged her. I was like, hey, I'm going to a Booksamillion. What's the vibe? I love her videos. She's so real and funny. So check her channel out. I was so happy to finally go, you guys. You have no idea. Okay, now we're gonna go into the footage that I took from that day. I did actually intro this video while I was there at the hotel, but the audio is not the best. I will still include it, but you could tell I'm super nervous too because I'm filming outside on a patio and there's people walking around. There's noises, construction noises going on. I am still have stage fright filming, so I figured I'm just gonna intro the intro of this video. So yeah, we're gonna get into that now, and then it will just go into the clips from Booksamillion. I'm super excited to show you guys the haul after. Booksamillion, America's hometown bookseller since 1917. And I love that the initials are B-A-M. My initials are also BAM. BAM. So I just feel like we had this connection right off the bat, and I thought that was amazing to see this store finally in person. So yeah, okay, let's get into this video. You will now see past Brittany awkwardly trying to intro this video. Okay, enjoy. Hey guys. So I'm actually in Tennessee right now, and I of course looked up bookstores near me and Booksamillion popped up. I haven't been to a Booksamillion before and I need to go. I need to. This is our last day on the trip. Fingers crossed we can make it to Booksamillion before we leave back to Cali. So I'm very excited. I'm gonna take you guys with me, obviously. I'm gonna try to film as much as I can, but yeah. I just wanted to tell you guys that we might be going to Booksamillion today and I'm so excited. I'm filming outside right now, so this is a lot for me right now. I'm filming on the balcony of our hotel. Okay, yeah, it's really pretty here. The fall colors, it's so nice to see those again. Because living in Cali, you know, you don't really, well, the area I'm in, you don't see fall colors. So, yeah, okay, I'm gonna go. Hopefully, I'll see you at Booksamillion. Bye-bye. We're back. Welcome back. Hey guys, now for the fun part. I love a good haul. So I'm now going to show you guys what I got. First, starting off, we have this tote. The tag is still on there, so I'll let you know that it was $14.99. Let's get in here. Hi, Bear. Say hi. He said hi. I'm excited to have this and add it to my collection. Okay, we have really fun things in here. I'm super excited to show you. I don't know what to start with. Should I start with the books first? Yes, plural. Books, plural. Yeah, because the thing that I want to show you and I'm really excited to do with you guys is at the end. I'll leave that at the end. Okay, so books. I got a few. First book I got is Burning Daylight by Emily McIntyre. And it says that this is a BAM, Booksamillion exclusive. I don't know what makes it, oh, maybe, I was gonna say what makes it exclusive. Maybe it's that. That's so cool. Wow. This is book 1 of Defying the Stars. Okay, first off, right off the bat, what I love about Emily McIntyre and her books, and this book in particular, it has the title of this series right here on the cover, and it says book 1. It says 1 on the spine as well. That is so helpful, especially if you're a book content creator or just a person in general who's picking up a book in a bookstore and you want to make sure you pick up the first book in the series. And it just makes it a lot easier if you can see it, the info that you need to see on the book itself. So I love that. I think that should be just a norm. Publishers, authors should just do it like that because it just makes sense. So yeah, this book, I'm already loving the exterior, so I'm really excited to read the actual book itself. This, from my knowledge, is a Romeo and Juliet retelling, reimagining or retelling, one of those things. It's a Romeo and Juliet inspired book. So if you know the story of Romeo and Juliet, this is like a modern day version of that, I believe. It's about Juliet Calloway. She lives in a world of luxury, legacies, and lies. She is the daughter of Rosebrook Falls, the most powerful family. Her life is a crafted performance, and she's tired of being polished to perfection. And then you have Roman Montgomery, and it says he doesn't exist, not officially anyway. He's a shadow, a hidden weapon, the secret heir to an empire soaked in danger and a generation's old feud. When their paths cross, sparks fly. No names, no past, just reckless smiles and a chemistry neither of them can shake. Roman is charming, mysterious, infuriatingly flirty, and Juliet, she's simply his. And then it goes into more stuff, but that's all I'll say. Yeah, that sounds so good. I'm super excited to get into this. I love Emily McIntyre's writing. I've read Hooked by her, and that's it. But I loved it so much. I can't wait to get into more of her books. And the cover is stunning. The sprayed edges, I love. There is a playlist, and Teenage Dirtbag is the first song. That's amazing. And then I go Taylor Swift, Ariana Grande, Gracie Abrams, Louis Capaldi. That song, Someone You Loved. I love that song. Chainsmokers. You guys, I'm really excited about this book. Okay, next book I got is this book by Lila Sage. It's called Soul Searching, and yay, this book also has the title of this series on the front of the cover, and this is a Streetwater Peak novel. So I'm assuming this is the first book in that series. Yeah, so this is really cool because this is a signed copy. I think saw this somewhere elsewhere at a different bookstore, and I'm glad I didn't get it there because it wasn't signed there, but it was signed at Booksamillion. So I'm happy I have this. This is so cool. Let me show you right there. There we go. Yeah. So this book is, actually I don't know. Let me read you the back. Home is where the heart is, and this one is haunted. Right. I like supernatural stuff, so this is really cool. So, yes. Oh, wait, let me first tell you, Lila Sage, I have read a book by her, Done and Dusted. It's my first ever cowboy romance, and I loved it. I love her writing. I really do. I just remember it being so fast-paced, digestible, fun, and I remember listening to that book, Done and Dusted, in audio, and I had the best time. There were so many things that I wanted to highlight and stuff while listening to that book, so I just really enjoyed her writing. So then I saw people buying this book, and I had to get it, especially since this is signed. She created this story, and it's a small town upholsterer in need of a fresh start, a photographer whose life has come to a screeching halt, and the supernatural forces that bring them together. Oh, I remember someone saying how two main characters meet, and it was so funny, and now I forgot. Collins Cartwright does not want to go home. Sweetwater Peak, Wyoming was supposed to be in her rearview mirror, but when she finds out a developer is trying to buy her parents' antique shops out from under them, she doesn't have a choice. At least that's what she tells her family. They don't need to know she lost her job and is out of money, or that the ghosts who have always been her companions have recently gone silent. Lucky for her, the new two-town upholsterer has a room for rent above his store. Unluckily, it is absolutely crawling with more ghosts who are freezing her out, and Collins hates being ignored. Wow, that sounds so fun. Brady Cooper is absolutely and totally fine. Seriously, there's no secret reason why he's decided to uproot his life and suddenly move to Sweetwater Peak. He just needed a change of pace. At least that's what he tells himself and everyone else. When he agrees to let the exclusive Collins Cartwright stay in the spare room, he doesn't know that she's absolutely bonkers, constantly talking to herself and having conversations with no one, and he doesn't know she looks like that. But as they begin to get closer, the lines between them start to blur, leaving both of them and the ghosts who have been pushing them together, wondering whether their temporary arrangement could be something more permanent. That was a mouthful, but whoa. I was already excited about this book, but now I'm like extra excited. And it's crazy because I want to read this now, but I don't know, it just doesn't feel spooky enough for me to read this at the moment because it is November. But this just sounds so good. I cannot wait to get into this. Oh, I love this. The chapters, they have like little pictures. I love when books do that. I love that. Okay, so that is this book. I'm very happy to have this in my possession now, especially that it's a signed copy, because I really feel like Lila Sage is going to be that author for me. Like she's going to be up there for like top authors. That feeling is there. So yeah, very happy and excited about this. One more book. This is the last book I got there at Booksamillion, and I'm very excited about this one. This is Left of Forever by Tara DeWitt. This, I think, is the second book in a series. It's definitely not the first book. This is something I probably should have looked up, but also, how cool would it have been if it said on the cover? I saw this creator on YouTube. I love her channel. I've been watching her videos for a while. Ever since she started posting book videos, I think. Was raving about this book. Raving about it. And the way she was talking about this book in like a vlog, I needed to get my hands on it. So that's why I have it now. That's why I got it. That's why I wanted it. Let me just read the back. This is a nice dose of Ink's spine-tingling steam and is the kind of love that's etched onto your heart. That's by Elena Armas, the author of The Spanish Love Deception. So this book is about Ren and Ellis Bird. They fell in love as kids. They had their son Sam when they were only teenagers and built a life together in the coastal town of Spuns, Oregon. Coastal town, Oregon? That's already a beautiful setting. They were made for one another until they fell apart. Now divorced and in their 30s, Ren runs the bakery in town while Ellis works as a firefighter. They live separate lives, though they are hardly off each other's minds. When Ellis and Ren move Sam into college, Ellis convinces Ren to take an extended road trip back to Spuns to see if they can give their relationship one last chance. Amid the gorgeous California coastline and the intimacy they have missed for years, Ren starts to think it just might be possible. But can the past truly be left behind? When words fail and old wounds resurface, it's a soul-bearing letter that could finally reveal the truth or close the door on them forever. Here's the problem. I want to read this right now. This sounds so good, you guys. Elsie Silver blurbed it as well. She said, pure magic. Yeah. This is probably going to be, I'm predicting, a 5-star read for me. The fact that they fell in love as kids, had their son Sam, and they were only teenagers, and then they built a life in a beautiful coastal town. Super excited about this. Oh, there's a playlist in here as well. I seriously love when they have playlists in the books. It's amazing. Alright, so those are all the books that I got. I am so obsessed with the books that I hauled from there. I'm super excited about those, but I have one last thing that I want to show you guys. Oh my gosh, I'm glad I checked my camera. It was about to die. 6% left battery life. Terrifying. Okay, we have a fresh new battery. We're ready to go. The books are great. Love the books. Super happy about the books. But now, this last thing is just something that I never thought I would be able to get. This is something that I didn't even know existed. Like, of course it existed, but it wasn't something that ever crossed my mind, you know? Booksamillion. I cannot wait. I need to go back. I'm going to be visiting my brother sometime next year. Booksamillion is going to be on my itinerary when I go. You guys, very happy about this. Okay, I got page overlays. Yes, page overlays for a book that I loved so much. It was an experience reading this book. I had the best time reading it. Dragons, you guys, they had Fourth Wing merch, like I said earlier, but they also had page overlays. Are you serious? You're kidding me. Page overlays. Turn your book into a special edition. That is so cool. So that's exactly what we're going to do today. Right now, we're going to do this to end off this video. I'm super happy about this. So I think this is from the brand Reading Portal. It says, "Get lost in a good book. Designed for US hardcover books. Illustrated by Will Hatch." That's the front. I hope you can see that. I'm sorry, I think it's like really bright in here. And then the back says, "Turn your book into a special edition. Bring scenes to life with these beautifully illustrated page overlays. While you read, slip the artwork printed on semi-translucent paper into the copy of your book, depicting the specific scene before your eyes. Each set comes with a bookmark that contains the page number and where to place them." This just answered my question that I had in my head. I was literally going to say this after I read this paragraph. That's amazing. Okay, because I was like, where am I going to put these? Like, this pack contains 7 page overlays for the book Fourth Wing. Okay, so it does show in the back the scenes. Ooh, there's a spicy one on here, so I might not show you that one. I am going to get my book. I'm just going to have to... right here. So I'm going to do this copy. This is the one that I read out of. This is the one that I annotated. Let's open this up. This is so cool. Okay. Okay, so they're in here, this envelope. Oh, wow. That's actually really cool. Okay, so perfect. It has the page numbers on the back of the bookmark. Wait a minute. I should include, if you haven't read Fourth Wing yet and you just don't want to hear anything about it, I should have included this sooner. I probably will put a warning. Fourth Wing spoilers, possibly. Yeah, honestly, I'm just gonna give that warning out there if you don't want to hear anything about it, because this could be spoilers. I'm sorry if you guys can't see this, but I hope you enjoyed the book haul and everything. Ooh, the parapet is page 25. Violence, page 109. The Feathertail, page 149. Lightning Wielder, page 362. Oh Gods, page 419. A Rider Without Their Dragon, page 473. And the last one is I Will Not Die Today, page 481. Okay, let's do this. Oh my gosh. So let's start with page 25, which is a very important scene. Parapet. Really cool. Okay, so we're gonna go to page 25. Oh my gosh. Do you see how much I annotated this? Like, I'm not even kidding. This is like intense. I love it though. Oh, it fits nicely. You just stick it in there. There it is, page 1 done. Now page 109, Violence. Oh, Zayden looks great. He looks great. I'll show you when I have it in the book. There is that scene. You know that scene. You know. I love Violet's hair. I think it's so pretty. Next is The Feathertail, page 149. Oh, wow. I love that. This is so cool. It's a 2-pager. I love that. Okay. Are you kidding? I might need to reread this. This is definitely going to be a reread for me. Next is Lightning Wielder. Yeah, see, these are definitely spoilers. Page 362. Oh my gosh. That is so cool. Okay. Next is Oh Gods. Page 419. Okay, they're not showing anything, so I could show you guys this, I think. Yeah. See, I don't think they're showing anything. The lightning that's radiating off of her. Oh, this is so sad. 473. That's so sad. Oh my gosh, I cried like a baby. Liam. I don't like this because seeing it drawn out like this is like worse. It makes it so much worse. It's so sad. And that's called A Rider Without Their Dragon. That was really rough. Okay, here's our last one. Very cool. And it's called I Will Not Die Today. Alright, and that's the last one. My book just got cooler. It just became a special edition now. Very happy about this. That was so fun. This is so cool because when I ever reread this book again, I can now look at these page overlays from these scenes, and that's just going to enhance my experience even more. This is so cool. You can kind of see it. I don't know if you guys can see it, but you can kind of see them sticking out a little bit, but that's fine. It's literally fine, honestly. And my fear is, though, that they kind of don't really stay in the page as well. But again, that's literally fine. I'm getting a work of art put in here. These overlays are stunning, like, oh, just so cool. Okay. Well, that is that. I might show a nice B-roll clip right here so you guys can get a better look at it. But that is everything, you guys. That's my haul from Booksamillion. I had so much fun going, and just being able to see that bookstore in person was so cool. So yeah, that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys are still here, comment down below in honor of Fourth Wing, the dragon emoji. Thank you guys if you're still here. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys have a very lovely day today. Thank you for hanging out with me, and I will hopefully see you in the next video. Bye guys.